Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? Hopefully you have learned the yesterday's lecture. I did parts of speech with you people to start the practice of translation question that will come to your final examinations, right? And I have given you a task to write down the name of parts of speech and the one word definition of that part of the speech, right? Hopefully you people have done all this activity on your notebooks. Now we are going to practice translation, and for doing translation we need to start with the tenses, right? Today we are going to do present indefinite tense. Which tense? We are going to do present indefinite tense. Now girls, keep in your mind that the time has been divided into three categories. Number one is past, which is past, which will never come back, that is past. Present is the critical line between the past and the future. That is a very, very small span of time which is called present. Why? Because everything that I said a moment ago that has become a past, and everything that I will say after even a few seconds, that is still a future. And the third category is future, which is yet to come today. And each tense, either it is present, past or future, it is further categorized into the four categories. Present indefinite, for example, present is divided into present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. Hope you will remember it. You can find these categories in each of your key books, right? Today we are going to do present indefinite. What we are going to do? We are going to do present indefinite, and specifically the affirmative sentences of the present indefinite. What is affirmative? Affirmative mean positive. What does affirmative mean? Affirmative mean positive sentences. Now the structure of the English language is that I told you there is a subject, then verb, then object. And what is the word which defines the tenses? That is verb. Verb is a word which is going to tell us that this sentence belong to present indefinite or past indefinite or future indefinite or any other category. Now coming to the affirmative sentences of the present indefinite. Now see, this is the formula that you are going to follow in each of the sentence. This is, now remember girls, that this is the only sentence which takes first form of the verb. Remember it. This is the only tense out of 12 sentences that takes the first form of the verb, and there is addition of s and es in the first form of the verb when the subject is singular. Now this is the only tense out of the 12 sentences which does not take any helping verb along with the main first form of the verb in the affirmative sentences. We are talking about the affirmative sentences. What does affirmative mean? Affirmative mean positive sentences, right? You will understand it definitely when we will go on to the next slide. Now this, what is the use of this tense? This tense is used to tell us about the routine, about the universal truths, about the habits, and plus commentary on the matches. Like you watch cricket matches with much interest, and you if you listen the commentary, so most of the time that is done in the present indefinite tense. And now what are the examples? What are the examples? What are the examples of affirmative sentences? For example, he goes to school, I eat a mango, they walk in park. Now this is the affirmative sentence of present indefinite. Now coming to the next slide, that is how you will make the negatives, how you will make the negative, sorry, how you will make the negative, how you will make the negative of the present indefinite. The formula will remain same, subject, then you will add do or does plus first form of the verb plus object, like this is written over here. For example, if you say he does not go to school, it means there is a negativity. What does negative mean? The sentences which are telling us something about the negative activity. For example, he does not go to school, I do not like reading, they do not go for a walk. Now what is important note, that the addition of s and es that you people did in the affirmative sentences with the first form of the verb will not be done in the negative and interrogative sentences, will not be done, will not be done, right? Will not be done in the negative and interrogative sentences. Why? Because the addition that you did in the goes in the positive or affirmative sentences, that has shifted over here, right? That is why in the negative sentence you say he does not go to school. Now you will not say, this is incorrect sentence, you cannot say he does not goes to school. No, this es has been shifted to do, right? You understood? Hopefully you get it. Now coming to the next slide, how we will make the interrogative sentences. Interrogative mean question mark, interrogative mean question mark, interrogative mean question mark. Now you will bring helping verb in the start and then subject, then first form of the verb object and then the question mark. Do they go to school? Question mark. Does he write a note in his notebook? Question mark. Do I go for a walk? Question mark. Now girls, this is something very important that you must have understand, कि adding question mark at the end of the sentence is compulsory, right? If in the interrogative sentences you have not written question mark at the end of the sentence, so definitely your marks will be deducted. And sometimes it comes even in the correction of errors that they do not put question mark at the end of the interrogative sentences, and you have to do it yourself. Now you get it what I am saying. Now coming to the practice of present indefinite sentences, right? Here you can see that we have few sentences that are written in Urdu, and this is the translation of those sentences in English. This is only here because you can practice it at your home. For example, मैं अपने भाई से प्यार करता हूँ, I love my brother. Here I is the subject, love is the, what is love? Can you tell? Verb. Here love is presented here as a verb. My brother is object, right? Here मैं तैरना जानता हूँ, I know how to swim. हम हर रोज़ अखबार पढ़ते हैं, we read the newspaper daily. Now here we have not used the word We have not used the word studied. Read. We use read for the newspapers. Then नसीमा हमेशा सच बोलती है. नसीमा always speaks the truth. मेहनती तालिब इल्म इनाम पाते हैं. Hard working students get reward. You can write reward here or prizes, it's up to you. बच्चे चिड़ियाघर की सैर से लुत्फ़ उठाते हैं. Children enjoy the visit to zoo. खुदा उनकी मदद करता है जो अपनी मदद आप करते हैं. God help those who help themselves. डूबते को तिनके का सहारा. A drowning man catches at a straw. वो गुनाह पर नहीं पछताता है. He does not repent on sin. लकड़ी पानी में नहीं डूबती है. वो does not sink in water. क्या वो अपने किए पर शर्म महसूस करता है. Does he feel ashamed of his act? Now girls, can you see there is a question mark. There is a question mark at the end of sorry. There is a question mark at the end of the interrogative sentences. Okay, ये तलबा वक्त क्यों ज़ाया करते हैं? Can you tell me? Yes, it's the only you people who can translate this sentence. तलबा आखिर वक्त क्यों ज़ाया करते हैं? Why do these students waste their time? Oh my God. अच्छा, बच्चे आँख मचोली कहाँ खेलते हैं? Where do children play hide and seek? शरीफ आदमी की इज़्ज़त की जाती है. A gentleman is respected. Here this sentence is written in passive voice. Okay. मुझे जुर्माना नहीं किया जाता है. I am not fined. This is also in the passive voice. Now girls, I did few sentences with you just to practice. Now coming to the next slide. Yes, this is your work that you are going to do in your rough registers or in your neat books. Now this is a paragraph and most of its lines are given in present indefinite sentence, and you will receive such paragraph in your final exams for translation as well. Right, now what you have to do that, write down this paragraph